Howdy do everybody. Welcome to Variety Conversation. I am Lady Walker. Guess what? How about a Missouri cop, Officer Trevor Spencer with the Ozark Police Department is charging 48-year-old Matthew Calhoun with assault charge because the suspect's face broke the officer's hand. How about that for a wait a minute? You mean to tell me that the suspect's face broke the officer's hand? How did it happen? Well, Officer Spencer back in December of 2019 pulled over Matthew for speeding in a convenience store parking lot. When he realized there were warrants out for his arrest, Spencer said he tried detaining Calhoun in a parking lot. Then a struggle ensued, and because of Calhoun's alleged aggressive behavior, he was forced to punch him in the face with his fist a few times, and that led him to being injured. Then he brought out the taser that would lead him to taking Calhoun into custody. Calhoun never struck the cop, but Spencer claimed that Calhoun allegedly elbowed him in the chest while trying to escape, and then allegedly balling up his fist before Spencer started swinging. In a preliminary court hearing this past week, even though the situation happened back in December of 2019, the judge presiding over the case decided to move it to a trial court, keeping the assault charge but dropping a separate felony resisting arrest charge. If Calhoun is found guilty, he can be sentenced up to 15 years in prison. Excuse me? 15 years in prison because the cop punched Calhoun in the face a few times and broke his hand. And because of that, Calhoun, if found guilty, can be sentenced up to 15 years in prison. Oh my word, ain't that a farce? These race soldiers never cease being a butthole. They love to usurp their heinous authority because they know that they have qualified immunity on their side in spite of their reckless behavior, and for the most part, they are going to get off any charges made against them. But in this case, he is charging Calhoun because Officer Spencer broke his hand after beating the suspect Calhoun in the face. And most likely the law is going to be on Officer Spencer's side because that's the way the law was designed, to give cops all kind of leverage to beat any charges made against them. Now, if you are a black cop and your interactions with white people are likened to that of white officer interaction with black people, well, you are up the creek without a paddle, which means the law doesn't work well in your favor. The way I see it is, if no police cam was on, the case needs to be thrown out. These types of police officers are a barrel of narcissists. All the asinine things they do to suspects are illegal, yet they are above the law and the law protects them. And Officer Spencer's was more likely the one escalating the situation. I can only imagine the laugh, the gloating, and the boasting he and his colleagues share when together comparing their nefarious actions when they pull over black people for whatever reason. There is no boundary to their deviltry. Cops make up all kinds of bogus charges that always seems to work in their favor. For now. Anyway, in the meantime, beloveds, feel free to express your perspectives on the situation at hand. And y'all come back to visit me when you can. Okay, dope? Ta-ta.